Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you my recipe on zucchini bread. Now, if you're anyone like me and you have a lot of zucchinis, I'm sure you're running out of ideas what to do. So zucchini bread is the way to go. We like it as a snack, dessert, breakfast. It's amazing, and this is a great way to kind of trick your kid into eating veggies, or your husband or yourself, because it's really delicious and you can't taste the zucchini in there. To make this, you'll need flour, sugar, baking soda, baking powder, vanilla extract, a little bit of salt, nutmeg, cinnamon, eggs, and zucchini, and of course, oil of your choice. So, to get started, I'm going to be grating this zucchini. You need about 3 cups, and I'm actually going to be grating it on like a kitchen towel, because I'm going to be squeezing out as much moisture as I can possibly get out, because you don't want it to be soggy. So that's where I'll start. And this is probably the most time-consuming task out of the whole recipe. Now, if you're using a zucchini as big as mine, you don't want to grate all of it. You want to keep just grating it around, because inside there's big seeds and you don't want that in your zucchini bread. So as you see what I'm doing, I'm just grating around it, and then I'm going to end up tossing the very center of it, which is totally fine, but make sure you don't have any seeds in your zucchini bread. After I grated my zucchini, this is what it looks like, and I'm just like trying to look if I can find any seeds, if I accidentally missed any. But now I'm gonna sprinkle some salt and let it sit for 10 minutes, and this will help a lot of juices to come out from the zucchini. And then after the 10 minutes, I'm going to squeeze as much as I can, and maybe you have to use some muscle power, but just try to get as much as liquid as you can. Now that we got rid of all the moisture from the zucchini, the hard part is over. We're just gonna mix all these ingredients together, and that's it. But I want you to remember that I did add some salt to the grated zucchini, and the reason I did that, it just helps the moisture to escape. And don't over salt it, because you might not even need to add any salt to the batter anymore, because we added salt here. But if you want to, you can. However, just make sure you don't add too much salt. Anyways, we're gonna let this hang out, and now we're just gonna mix the ingredients together. Alright, so to my 4 eggs, we're gonna add 2 cups of sugar. You can do 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of white sugar. I'm just gonna do regular white sugar. And I can't find my measuring tool. That is 1 cup, so this is half a cup. I'm just gonna have to do 4 of these. And now I'm just gonna mix it. You can use the electric mixer if you want. This is just easier. Okay, and then I'm gonna add the oil. Coconut oil. The wet mixture is all ready. We're gonna do the dry ingredients now. So for the dry, we're gonna do 3 cups of flour. This is half a cup, so I have to do 6 of these. Teaspoon of baking powder. Teaspoon of baking soda. A teaspoon of cinnamon. You can also do more cinnamon, less cinnamon, whatever you like. And then I'm gonna add some nutmeg, about half a teaspoon. You don't want too much nutmeg because it will overpower it. Very little salt, very little, about 1/4 of a teaspoon, because we added some salt to the mixture to draw the moisture out. So if you are not going to do that, then you would add about a tablespoon a teaspoon of salt, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon of salt. And now we're gonna mix it up. I'm a little messy so when it comes to cooking, but it's okay. So now I have my wet and my dry ingredients ready. I am also going to be adding a little bit of vanilla extract to the wet mixture. As much or as little as you want. I'm going to add half of it to the batter, mix it, and then add the other half just so it won't be too much to mix. And then I will probably be using my spatula for that. Another thing is you can also add walnuts to this mixture. I'm not adding because I have, you know, a 20-month baby who's gonna be eating this for breakfast or as a snack, so I don't want nuts in there for him. But otherwise, I would totally add some because it adds a crunch and like it's just more delicious. So I'm adding half of the dry mixture to the wet and just mixing it. Mix. Once the first half is mixed in, I'm adding the second half. Once all of the ingredients are mixed in, this is what the batter should look like. At this point, it's ready for zucchini and any walnuts if you're gonna be adding, or chocolate chips, but here I'm just adding the shredded zucchini. I also try not to overmix, but you also want to make sure it's all incorporated, but don't overmix the batter. Once it's ready to go into the oven, this is what it should look like. So I have a baking dish right here. I put a little bit of coconut butter or oil around it just so it doesn't stick. And I already have my oven preheated to 350, and you probably want to keep it in there for 40 to 45 minutes. It all depends on your oven. On mine, it works for 45 minutes. You always check when it's 40 minutes or so, and then you can grab a toothpick and just stick it in. And if it doesn't stick to the toothpick, the batter, then your zucchini bread is ready. And this is pretty much it. So in 45 minutes, we'll have our very own zucchini bread. Super easy and super delicious. "45 minutes later, I took my zucchini bread out of the oven, and this is what it looks like, and it smells phenomenal. But before doing anything, I'm checking to make sure it's fully cooked, which it is. The way I like to serve it is just to cut it into squares and then put some butter on it. Mine is a little bit on the warmer side because I have a kid and he can't wait to eat it, but I'm gonna tell you, your kids will absolutely love it. And there you guys have it. Super easy, super delicious zucchini bread. And the best thing about it, my kid eats it and he thinks it's dessert, and I think he's eating a vegetable. So it's a double win. So I hope you guys give this recipe a try. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.